The NFL has always been a blood sport. The players have made their livelihood out of being tough, but sometimes there are just some hits and plays that didn't need to happen. So let's take a look at some of the dirtiest plays the NFL has ever seen. Haynesworth's face stomp. It was October 1st, 2006, and the Tennessee Titans were matched up against the Dallas Cowboys. Haynesworth was at the time an up-and-coming defensive lineman, and probably the best defensive player the Titans had. Maybe this was a sign of the troubles coming ahead for him. And what makes this play so dirty is the premeditation. Haynesworth takes the route to remove Andre Gerard's helmet. That first stomp didn't work, but that second one, that sure did. And right after the play, after talking with the refs, you know he was big mad after slamming his helmet. He was rejected from the game. After further review from the NFL, they suspended him 5 games without pay. That's the longest suspension in modern NFL history. Bill Romanowski spits on J.J. Stokes. Bill Romanowski, a 2-time Super Bowl champion with the Denver Broncos, was a player that was consistently angry on the field. But to be fair, it was most likely the steroids. He acknowledged to using steroids and human growth hormones during his career in an interview with 60 Minutes shortly after his retirement in 2003. And that kinda explains a lot. During a nationally televised game, he spit in the face of 49ers receiver J.J. Stokes. Mans was caught on replay clearly spitting on Stokes in the third quarter of San Francisco's 34-17 victory. Stokes confronted Romanowski after someone grabbed him during a pileup. Bill did apologize profusely for the incident, and an apology came after he was fined $7,500 by the NFL. Ndamukong stomps on Aaron Rodgers. With the Detroit Lions down 2 touchdowns in the fourth quarter of their 2014 game against the Packers, Ndamukong tried to bring down Packers quarterback Aaron Rodgers. He didn't get him, at least during the play, but after the play, that's a different story. Sue was caught on camera stepping on his leg not once, but twice. Rodgers left the game with a calf injury after that incident. Sue was initially suspended for a game, but the ban was overturned. Instead, he was fined $70,000. Tatum paralyzes Darryl Stingley. AKA the Assassin, Tatum was recognized for being the hardest hitter in the NFL. There ain't gonna be another player like him because modern day NFL regulations ain't gonna allow him to do all those hits that he made. He was a human wrecking ball, and if you got in his way during a play, you'd get wrecked. If Darryl Stingley, an ex-Patriots wide receiver, was still alive, you could ask him. Tatum came over the pile in a 1978 preseason game to crush the 26-year-old Stingley with an unbelievably violent and at the time legitimate hit that immobilized the wide receiver from the chest down. Stingley suffered for the rest of his life with the injury-related problem before passing away in 2007. R.I.P. Tatum never apologized or spoke to Stingley after the encounter. Man oh man, that's messed up. Vontaze Burfict knocks out Antonio Brown. During the AFC wildcard round against the Pittsburgh Steelers, Burfict committed a critical penalty for unnecessary roughness with 18 seconds left in the fourth quarter. The Bengals were up 16-15, and him lowering his shoulder right into Antonio Brown's head cost him big time. AB was considered a defenseless receiver as he was attempting to make a reception, but he got knocked out unconscious and exited the game with a concussion. That incident led the NFL to suspend Burfict for the first 3 games of the 2016 season. He had other violations of player safety rules too. But plot twist, Burfict and Brown became teammates on the Oakland Raiders in 2019 after the controversial linebacker was signed to a 1-year deal. But that's it for this video. There's some of the dirtiest plays in the NFL. Give us a thumbs up, subscribe by the bell if you're new. Appreciate the view. And as always, thank you for watching.